Welcome to day 4 of 2026. I hope that you are continuing to pursue the goals, the intentions, the desires, the passions that God has put on your heart for this year. And I'm looking at Luke chapter 10 because I believe that the way that Jesus sent out the 70 gives us insight into the kingdom and how he wants us to pursue our goals. And so I want to look at three aspects here as we look at this, and that is dependence, focus, and discernment. Dependence, focus, and discernment. In verse 4 is what we're looking at, verse 4 and 5. Carry no money bag, no knapsack, and no sandals. So we look at dependence, that we are dependent. He wants us to be dependent on his provision. He wants us to depend on him. It's like he sent out the 70 and he says, carry no money bag, no knapsack, no sandals. I don't want you to be self sufficient. I want you to trust that I will provide for you. And I will provide for you through those that you encounter as you pursue the mission that I have given you. And so, obviously, the mission is to proclaim that Jesus has come, that he is the king, that he has made the kingdom known. But this is also true for us as well, in that he wants us, as we step out in faith, as we pursue these goals, to see the provision come from that. Because that is a motivation for us to go forward as opposed to being self sufficient. So, dependent. Second one is focus. Whatever house was, sorry, next one, and greet no one on the road. In this culture, it was a long, drawn out process to greet someone. Even today, there's many cultures that's the case. You have tea and you can be there for hours, but they're not really interested in the message that you have to give or what you have to offer. They're just being kind. He says, don't be distracted by that. I want you to go forward. I want you to focus and only focus on those people that will truly receive not only the message, but you yourself. And that's the third part, is that's discernment. How do we know that we're spending time with the people that God's put in our path? How do we know that we're spending time with the right people, that we're focused, that we're not being distracted by those who, quote unquote, are on the road in greeting? Well, the answer is verse 5. Whatever house you enter, first say peace to this house. Or enter into the house. So how do we know? Because the people have received not only our message, but they've received us. They've actually received us into their lives, into their homes, specifically to stay overnight so that they could continue to hear what the message was that the 70 had to give. And maybe you have a message that you're trying to get out. And so you want to look for those who are not only just hearing the message, but they want to share the message with other people, just like we looked at the second day. And that is, we're to pray the Lord of the harvest to send out harvesters into his field. We're looking for co-laborers. And so it's the people that we can invest into are the people who want to actually share the message that we have to give. And that may be true, obviously, with any kind of business thing. They want to give referrals. They want to they want to tell others about what we have to give. And so we want to focus on those, and we want to let go of the focus on those that are not truly focused on what we have to give. And so I have a few questions in conclusion here, and that is what regarding different aspects of this dependence, where am I relying more on my own resources rather than God's provision through the people that he wants me to encounter, or I will encounter, by stepping out in faith to do what I feel God's put on my heart to do? That's number one. Number two is what conversations, commitments, or opportunities might be distracting me from my true assignment? You can only have 24 hours in a day. What are some things that I can take off my plate so that I can do the thing that I feel God has set before me, that he is inspiring me to do? And then discernment. Am I staying too long in places that God has not asked me to remain because I'm afraid, because I feel a sense of guilt or even sunk cost? Like, but these people haven't truly received not the message and me, but I'm just kind of seeing if they will eventually. Am I doing that? So I want you to think about those questions. And as you pursue your goals, we pursue our goals together. We're going to encourage each other and be there for each other. And hope we continue this journey together. Blessings to you.